3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, and welcome to ND TV. Welcome back, Kevin. How was your hockey tournament?
You know, it was pretty good. We didn't get the result we wanted, but definitely a fun experience.
Our first story today comes from Comm on Movember.
As we near the end of November, it's only fitting that we do our first story about Movember. Movember originated in 2004 when a group of men in southern Australia wanted to make a difference.
These men decided to grow mustaches for charity throughout the month of November. What started as a small group of men has now turned into a worldwide phenomenon.
Movember is now an annual event worldwide that raises awareness and funds for men's health issues, including prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and men's suicide.
According to the Movember Foundation, $924 million have been raised since 2004. Last year, the Canadian Movember participants raised $17.2 million. This year, the ND Mobros and Sisters team have pledged to raise $5,000 to support Movember.
So far, we have raised $4,286. Let's go over to Cam as he speaks with some students on the reason why they are participating in this year's events.
So why do you participate in Movember?
I participate in Movember to support a great cause and to raise awareness for men's health.
So why did you choose to participate in Movember?
Just as a man, I would like to support and participate in this because it's just a good cause.
And have you ever had a family member affected by men's health?
My grandfather, and the reason why I participate is because it was really hard on our family. So, just a great cause.
Alright, thank you.
Our second story today comes from Andrew on American Thanksgiving.
A tradition that started a few years ago is Notre Dame's celebration of American Thanksgiving. On Friday the 23rd, the American students sang their national anthem at Assembly.
Thanksgiving is celebrated in the United States to remember the first harvest following a harsh winter after the Pilgrims settled in the New World of North America near Boston.
The feast lasted 3 days. Thanksgiving is now celebrated by Americans on every fourth Thursday of November and is one of the biggest holidays in the country.
In New York, they celebrate with a huge parade filled with floats that is televised on almost every news channel.
The holiday is followed by Black Friday, the most frantic shopping day of the year. On campus this weekend, there was a pie eating contest.
American students competed against the Canadian students in a team match.
Let's check out how the pie eating contest went.
I didn't think this strong enough. Look what you've done! You got your face! Look at Mark.
And put into consideration that Team Canada has half of their pie on the table.
Or the floor.
And the floor. That the winner is Team USA.
Our third story today comes from Trey on the blood run.
Here at Notre Dame, we are all about giving and helping others. Our school holds a blood run twice a year to help those in need.
Recently, several of our senior students went to the Canadian Blood Services Center in Regina to donate blood. Here's Trey with more information.
Thank you, Keaton. Today I'm here with Aiden Osika, who recently went on the blood run with 6 other hounds. Aiden, can you tell me a little bit about it?
Oh yeah, last week a few of us went into a Regina Health Clinic, donated blood, and yeah, it was a good time.
How was that?
It's good. It's a great cause. It helps people in need, and yeah, it's good.
Yeah, would you do it again?
I would, and hopefully next time we can get a few more guys out. That'd be great.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Our final story today comes from Jack on Dress Down Friday.
Let's go over to Jack and see what he's got to say.
A highly anticipated event at Notre Dame is Dress Down. Fridays are set aside to allow students to break away from the dress code and attend classes in comfort in exchange for a $1 donation or a non-perishable food item. Of course, there are restrictions on what is acceptable to wear. Some inappropriate items include profanity on clothing, rips or tears, or anything else deemed inappropriate schoolwear by faculty members in conjunction with house leaders. Due to complications with acceptable attire and donations, the event has been cancelled until further notice. It is obvious that a huge opportunity is being discarded by not utilizing the tradition. The monetary donations are forwarded to a foundation selected by the Student Representative Council, and food donations go to a charity the SRC's choice, usually Souls Harbor. Hounds for Humanity attempted to create a plan that suited the needs of both the administration and the student body. The plan solicited a solution to the issue by moving the day to Monday so as to eliminate the problem of visitors receiving an inaccurate representation of the life at the college. Though the plan seemed good on paper, it still failed to address 3 key issues. Number 1, clear guidelines on what to wear and what not to wear, as it was getting out of hands in respect to sloppiness. 2, they, the students, should be responsible for running the whole thing. Setting up tables at assembly, taking the collections, and calling the kids on their attire, rolling coins, etc. The food donations were insufficient as contributions to charity. The cookies, crackers from varsity box lunches, and snacks were becoming free common contributions. In addition, students were not donating and simply sneaking through the day. In response to the original proposition made by Hounds for Humanity, a counter proposal was submitted. Unfortunately, the 2 parties remain unable to reach an accord. Hopes are still high that something may be arranged before the school year expires.
It's now time for Man on the Street with Thomas.
Okay, so I'm here for Man on the Street this week, and to get into the spirit, we're going to be doing some Christmas trivia. Can you name the Grinch's dog?
No.
Okay. Max? Yeah.
Buster.
Uh-oh. Max.
Yeah. Can you name the Grinch's dog?
Max.
What makes Frosty the Snowman come to life?
Some kids singing.
Snow?
Pixie dust.
No. Oh, the hat. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
In the Night Before Christmas poem, no creature was stirring, not even a blank.
Mouse.
Mouse? Yeah.
Mouse. Mouse.
In the cartoon Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what island does he end up on?
Jamaica.
Hawaii? No.
Island of Misfits, right?
Yes. Can you name Santa's 8 original reindeer?
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Keeper, Donner. What's it?
Yeah. And what Christmas movie features Donald Trump?
Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2.
Correct.
Home Alone 2.
Yeah, thank you. Can you name Santa's 8 original reindeer?
No.
Name the 2 reindeer that start with the letter C.
Comet and Cupid.
Yeah. Can you name Santa's 8 original reindeer?
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Donner, Blitzen, Comet, Cupid, Vixen.
Perfect. Can you name the 9th bonus reindeer?
Rudolph.
Yes. Can you name the Grinch's dog?
Max.
Yes. What makes Frosty the Snowman come to life?
Hat.
Yes. Okay. In the Night Before Christmas poem, no creature was stirring, not even a blank.
Mouse.
Name the 2 reindeer that start with a C.
Comet and Cupid.
In the cartoon Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what island does he end up on?
Misfit Toys.
Yes. What Christmas song starts with "You better watch out, you better not cry"?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Our special feature today comes from Kendra.
As she will be talking about the Mandy Schwartz Memorial Tournament.
Every December, a female hockey tournament is hosted here at Notre Dame called the Mandy Schwartz Memorial Tournament. Teams from across the country come to participate in what is the largest female AAA hockey tournament in Western Canada. This tournament is dedicated to Mandy Schwartz, who graduated here from Notre Dame in 2006. Mandy continued on to play hockey for the Yale Bulldogs. She was diagnosed with leukemia in winter 2008 and passed away on April 3, 2011.
Mandy Schwartz is the definition of a true Notre Dame Hound. She was kind, selfless, very determined, both on and off the ice and in the classroom, and very, very humble. I was fortunate to meet Mandy when we were about 12 years old, playing sports like basketball, track and field, and hockey against each other. And even at that time, Mandy was athletically gifted, but had a determination and work ethic that was head and shoulders above anybody else's. And I couldn't have asked for a better training partner. to be able to work day in and day out with somebody as motivated and determined, and with that kind of work ethic was second to none. I mean, she's sitting in the hospital, you know, asking me what of my homework she can do for me. Just always worried about everybody else around her before she worried about herself, and just because she had just the biggest heart that you ever saw, and that kind of personality, you know, is what allows her legacy to continue to live on now.
I met Mandy when she was in grade 9 before she came to Notre Dame. I was with the Canada Games program, and as a grade 9 took her on our Canada Games team. After that year, had a pretty good relationship with the Swartzes and convinced them to consider moving to Notre Dame for all 3 kids. I came on board to Notre Dame after that and had the opportunity to coach Mandy. Probably the player everybody wanted. She was on the ice with O'Malley at 6 a.m. in the morning, practicing skills, was a leader on the ice, was the first one on, last one off. Just did lots of things that made the team better, included everybody in the off-ice things, I guess. Was just a player and a person in Notre Dame that made Notre Dame better. Her academics were very important. Obviously, she went on a Ivy League scholarship, which showed that she had the academics. She had the game of hockey. She had Hockey Canada recognized her when she was in high school here, so pretty good person. Very tough to see her go. She was our inspiration in 2011 when we went to the ESO National Cup. She passed away between regionals and nationals, and we went to the Swartzes, got all her gear from Notre Dame, and put up a Mandy stall, and that was our inspiration in the final game.
Winning the Mandy in 2015 was incredible. That tournament clearly demonstrates Mandy's passion for hockey, and it spreads throughout all the teams and the girls at the tournament. Being able to win for Mandy in 2015 was something special.
Mandy exemplifies what it means to be a true Notre Dame Hound. Through her hard work and battle on and off the ice, she's a true role model for all young female athletes.
The female AAA Hounds have their own way of keeping Mandy in their hearts year-round. In the dressing room, Mandy's stall sits unused as a tribute to Mandy. The words, "Do it for Mandy," over the dressing room door remind each player to hold her strength in their heart.
It's now time for Hounds in the News with Jesse.
Hello, I'm Jesse, and I'm here with Kobe to talk about their tournament this past weekend. So where was your tournament?
I was in Mississauga, just outside of the Toronto area.
And how was your experience in Mississauga?
It was really good. We experienced a lot of new things, bonded with the team. We did a lot of team things together and went out there and got W's.
All right. So what did you learn while you were on the trip?
I learned what type of team we are, what type of goals we have for our team. That was our first time playing together as a group, and we had no practices before this trip or anything. So I think we just learned what type of team we're going to be and how we're going to play and what we're going to do this season.
So you guys practice with Mohawk College and Redeemer. What did you take away from that?
I took away a lot of things. It was a really good experience seeing Mohawk and Redeemer practice, just seeing how they do it at the next level and what they do. And I think everyone on our team has aspirations and hopes to play there one day, so I think it was a really good experience for all of us.
All right, thank you.
Now time for the top 10 highlights.
Seven. 6.
Let's see what's going on for upcoming events.